Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are all over the world. Welcome back to my channel. It is still your one and only 24/7 news boss. We are here once again to bring you another fresh update concerning the IPOB and the Southeast. And if you are joining us for the first time, please do well to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will always receive our notifications first. So in today's update, we're going to focus on a heated confrontation that unfolded this morning in Omaka, Imo State. A clash between the Biafran Liberation Army and the Zoo Nation Joint Security Force. Both sides are already claiming victory, but beneath the headlines lies a deeper story that touches the heart of the Biafran struggle. The rising insecurity in the southeast and the upcoming high-stakes court case of IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Stay with us as we break it all down. This morning, residents of Omaka, a bustling community in Imo State, woke up to the sound of heavy gunfire and chaos. Eyewitnesses reported that the Zoo Nation Joint Security Force, made up of soldiers, police and DSS operatives, stormed suspected hideouts of the Biafran Liberation Army, leading to hours of confrontation. The Zoo Nation military wasted no time declaring victory. According to their official statement, several BLA fighters were neutralized, while weapons and explosives were recovered. The authorities described the operation as a major success against terror elements destabilizing the southeast. The Biafran Liberation Army quickly issued its own counter-statement. The group insisted that it was, in fact, the Zoo Nation security forces who suffered the heavier blow. According to them, the army is withholding crucial information from the public, particularly the number of casualties on their side. They even went as far as to claim that the operation ended with the BLA standing its ground on their home soil. For many in the southeast, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. A confrontation with lives lost on both sides, but also a deepening crisis that raises more questions than answers. The clash in Omaka is not just another security operation. It strikes at the heart of the Biafran struggle, which has been simmering for decades but intensified in recent years under IPOB's leadership. For IPOB supporters, every confrontation with the Zoo Nation is seen as part of a larger propaganda of survival and recognition. This morning's clash has further energized separatist voices who argue that the Zoo government is using brute force instead of dialogue. But on the other hand, security experts warn that confrontations like this push the region into deeper instability. Villages become militarized, ordinary people are caught in the crossfire, and businesses continue to collapse. The big question remains: does violent confrontation bring the Southeast closer to its dream of Biafra or further away? All of this is happening just weeks before the much anticipated court case of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB's detained leader. His trial has already drawn international attention, and the renewed clashes only raise the stakes. IPOB insists that they are a peaceful movement, not a violent military. They maintain that Kanu's immediate release is the only path to peace in the region. In fact, IPOB has distanced itself from the Biafran Liberation Army, accusing the Zoo Nation government of deliberately linking them together in order to criminalize their struggle. The Zoo government, however, continues to argue that IPOB and its affiliates pose a threat to the national unity and stability. To Federal Capital, every clash is further proof that separatist groups are fueling chaos. Observers say that the Omaka clash could influence the atmosphere around Kanu's trial. Supporters may use it to highlight the Zoo nation's brutality, while authorities may use it to argue that Kanu's ideology fuels violence. The Zoo government has vowed to maintain a firm hand in the southeast. Already, security checkpoints have multiplied across Imo, Abia, and Anambra states. There are reports of fresh military deployments following the Umuaka incident. Yet, ordinary citizens say these measures have made life unbearable. Markets close early, traders complain of harassment at checkpoints, and transportation costs skyrocket. Economically, the southeast continues to bleed. Investors are pulling out, industries are shutting down, and unemployment is on the rise. Political analysts are divided. Some believe the Zoo government's show of force is necessary to keep the Zoo nation united. They argue that allowing separatist groups to arm themselves unchecked could spark another civil propaganda. Others, however, insist that military crackdowns are not the answer. They point to the fact that for every militant bite, more angry youths are radicalized. Instead of victory, the cycle of violence only deepens. So, speaking to one ordinary citizen, a trader in Owerri said, "We are tired of living in fear. Every day we hear gunshots. Soldiers here, militants there. Business is collapsing. We just want peace." Another young man in Olu put it this way: "The Zoo government should stop pretending. People are angry and they have reasons to be angry. Until Nnamdi Kanu is released, there will be no peace." These voices reflect the two realities of the Southeast: a people caught between state repression and separatist resistance, with little room for ordinary life to thrive. The clash on Omaka is not an isolated event, it is part of a pattern of escalating violence, deepening mistrust, and unresolved political questions. The insecurity in the southeast continues to rise, leaving a trail of blood, broken families, and shattered dreams. The Zoo government insists it is restoring order. IPOB insists it is fighting for freedom. The Biafran Liberation Army claims victory, while the army does the same. But at the center of it all is a people yearning for peace, justice, and dignity. The coming weeks, especially Nnamdi Kanu's trial, will be crucial. Will the Zoo government choose dialogue or force? Will IPOB maintain its claim of peaceful struggle, or will clashes like Omaka blur the lines even more? This morning's battle in Omaka is more than a clash of guns. It is a clash of narratives, of identities, of futures yet to be decided for the Southeast, for the Zoo nation, and for the entire region. The stakes could not be higher. But now we want to hear from you. Do you believe the Zoo government is being truthful about the outcome of the Omaka clash? Do you think IPOB can truly separate itself from the violence while still pushing for Biafra? And most importantly, should the Zoo government release Nnamdi Kanu as a step forward towards peace, or continue holding him in detention? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 24/7 News Boss for more updates as the story develops. Stay informed, stay connected.